I really want this tallow, but I'm not paying 30 bucks for a single jar. Wait, isn't this just rendered beef fat? I found these suet trimmings on sale at the grocery store today for next to nothing. If my math is right, we're going to turn these scraps into liquid gold on the mill scale and save us about 25 bucks in the process. Let's get to work. I usually collect my brisket trimmings over time in the freezer, but this suet was too good a deal to pass up in the grocery store. Your local butcher also can be a great resource. The gear is simple: a foil pan, a mason jar, and a filter. I'm using cheesecloth today for my filter, but a paper towel works in a pinch. The method to my madness here is the prep. I'm dicing these into small, uniform cubes. The more surface area we create, the more even the render. If you leave them in big chunks, you'll scorch the outside before the center even melts. I've had this mill scale for 3 years now, and I'm getting a feel for how the air moves through its 94-gallon chamber. Today, I've got a tri-tip and some pork steaks tucked away from the firebox in the cool zone. Since the smoker is already dialed in at 275 degrees, I'm putting the tallow pan right up against the firebox. This gives us that aggressive heat that we need for the render, with the secondary benefit of a subtle wood smoke infusion. On an offset like this, it's truly set and forget. I'll just check the pan whenever I'm spritzing the meat. You'll know it's ready when that white fat transforms into this beautiful translucent liquid. I'm pulling the pan now for a first pass. There's some tiny meat particles in here, so this cheesecloth is crucial to catch those impurities. We want this jar to be pure and clean. I'm pouring the first batch carefully, but we aren't done. These remnants are going right back into the smoker. We're going to squeeze every last drop of value out of these trimmings until they're nothing but crispy cracklings. There it is, smoky liquid gold. You can use this exactly like any cooking oil, but with a flavor profile that's on a completely different level. And for my fellow mill scale owners, here's a pro tip. Take a rag, dip it in the warm tallow, and wipe down your firebox while it's still warm. Keeps the steel protected and looking brand new. Now, one thing I've learned over the years is that your method actually changes the character of the tallow. It's not just melted fat. I've actually got 3 different jars here to show you what I mean. The cooking temperature and your filtration method, whether you use cheesecloth or a coffee filter, directly impact the clarity and the profile. You can see the spectrum here, from a neutral snowy white to this deep smoky amber we pulled off the mill scale today. Depending on if you're searing a steak or baking a pie crust, you might actually prefer one over the other. So, for the prices of grocery store scraps and some free heat from a cook I was already doing, we just saved $20 and stocked the pantry. If you've got a clever use for tallow that I missed, drop in the comments. I'm always experimenting. Well, you made it to the end. You might make it to the end of another one of my videos. Why don't you check one of those out below? Take it easy.